Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels. Hi, folks. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first 2, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, and starting this one, Chase Silseth.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. With Merrifield up to the plate.
The second baseman, with Merrifield.
The pitch. That's off the mark, and that's how this game gets started. Fastball for a strike, and it's 1-1. Outside. And that one is lifted in the air. Cabbage takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Batting second, the shortstop,
Santiago Espinal next up for the Blue Jays. 2 for 8 in the series so far. First pitch, and he just misses. One down, base is empty. In the air, left side. Grichuk drifts towards it. And there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. The wind of the pitch. And there's a ball.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. And now the Angels will get their first opportunity in this one. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. Our starter in this one, Alek Manoah.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that. And that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
So in now for the Angels, David Fletcher. And here it comes. That's in there. 0-1. Manoah, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
0-2 now. On the ground to the left. Throws to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 2 for 7 in the series so far. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Merrifield to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Homered last night, added another hit as well. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Ball 1 there. Mike Trout, the 25th overall pick in the 2009 draft. He was actually a compensation pick for the Angels for the free agent loss of Mark Teixeira when he signed with the New York Yankees. And another ball. Singy Alec Manoah's turned into one of the better starters in the American League. Blue Jays drafted him out of West Virginia. He was the 11th overall pick in the 2019 draft.
Yeah, and just a year later, a big league all-star. So developed pretty quickly and a front-end rotation guy for the Toronto Blue Jays.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Three and 2 now. And there's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
2 outs, runner at first. Randall Grichuk now. That one's in there, 0-1. Center field. And that is that. Angels leave 1, scoreless after 1. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Jansen to hit.
Danny Jansen.
Silson back to work. And he takes a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
The pitch. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Next offering is fouled back. Chris George Springer, a Connecticut native, in fact played his college ball at UConn. First round pick by the Astros in 2011, and he helped lead the Astros to the World Series in 2017. That one the other way, makes the catch, and there's one gone. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Runner at second here, one gone. And a pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Number 36 next up for the Blue Jays. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Jansen at second with 2 down. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back in Anaheim, bottom of the second. So in now for the Angels, Trey Cabbage. And the pitch. There's a strike. And a pitch. Out towards right center field. Varsho after it. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
The third baseman, Mike.
Here's Mike Moustakas to hit. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Singing Mike Moustakas, he goes by Moose. He was the 2nd overall pick in the 2007 draft. Been to a few all-star games. Career highlight, though, has to be winning that 2015 World Series with the Kansas City Royals.
And became such a force in the postseason in 2014 that we nicknamed him
Mooster October.
You heard it here first.
Now the 0-1. Good eye right there. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
At the belt and fires. And a count 1-2. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Righty to the plate. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, he just couldn't get out of the way of that one, and that's not an easy thing to do when you've got a fastball coming in hot.
And here is C.J. Cron. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Second inning here, no score. Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's down and away. Two 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
A swing by Cron, and it's hammered. Left field. That's back there. That one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year. It's 2-0.
A hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that, and right there he made him pay.
One down. Matt Theis comes up to hit here. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That one is hammered right field. Springer drop step going back, and it's gone. He'll touch them all, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So digging in, number 9 went deep in the ball game last night. Swing and a ball popped up. Springer racing after it, and that is foul. Still only one out here in the inning. Strike 2.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
And now 1-2. And down on strikes. Now 2 out.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Left field, number 36 has a beat on it and makes the grab. And that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 3-0. You're watching Angels baseball on The Show, L.A. Back here at Angel Stadium, on to the third inning. Down the third baseman, Matt Chapman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That's a laser base hit. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Yeah.
To the right side, Fletcher slings to first and one away in the top of the third.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Whit Merrifield.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
3-0 down. There's the strike. Chapman stands at third with one gone of the inning. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Santiago Espinal next up for the Blue Jays. In there for strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. And the righty deals. Ground ball left side, and foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses off the outside edge. First and third, 1 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Ball 1, no strikes. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And he deals. Ground ball to the right side. They take the force out, and that is that. Blue Jays leave a pair. Still down 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Shohei Ohtani. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? The pitch. And that's outside.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Right side, hard hit. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's Trout. He reached on a walk his first time.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. At 30 years old, Mike Trout, 1,000 runs, 300 homers, 200 stolen bases. The only other players in Major League history with those numbers at that age, A-Rod and Willie Mays. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And 2 away now. And next for the Angels, Randall Grichuk. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Popped up right side. Merrifield makes the play. That is the inning. And the Angels are gone in order, but they lead at 3-0. Start of the 4th, leading off Danny Jansen.
The catcher, Danny Jansen.
And a pitch. Slider misses outside.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And that ball is out of here. He made him pay for that one, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 3-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Here's George Springer. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 0-1. Good eye right there. Chris, one of the things that's really cool about George Springer's story is what he has overcome. As a kid, he had a lot of anxiety, and he had a stutter. And he's a guy now that speaks publicly and does so marvelously and is a great spokesperson for young people who struggle with stutter.
Yeah, the Stuttering Association for the Young, SAY is the acronym, and George Springer doing a great job representing that organization.
Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Brandon Bell now at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
Kicks and deals. Chop to the left side. Moose. Throw to first. Great stretch, and they got him.
Now back, left fielder, David Schneider.
Next to hit, number 36. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That misses. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Two down, nobody on. That clips the corner. That one's in there. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looping, breaking ball, and he struck him out. This homer cuts into Toronto's deficit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. John Chambie and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Trey Cabbage. Manoah back to work. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So, man aboard, Mike Moustakas, the next to hit for the Angels. Hit by a pitch his first time up. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Lifted in the air, right center field. Varsho moving under it. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
The first baseman, number 25, CJ.
And next for LA, CJ Cron. He's already homered in this one. Been an interesting path for CJ Cron. 17th overall pick in 2011 by the Angels, debuted in 2014. But the power of the last few years has been amazing, and he became an all-star in 2022. And now the 0-1. And that one fouled off.
Well, baseball runs in the family for CJ Cron. His brother Kevin appeared in 47 games for Arizona before playing in Japan. He's also got a cousin and longtime Major League catcher Chad Moeller.
Yeah, I remember Chad. That his dad has been a longtime coach at the major and minor leagues. The 1-2.
2-2 now.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. And he walked him.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Here's the Angels catcher, Matt Thaiss. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
Oh, 1 down. Way out front for strike 2. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Hyunjin Ryu preparing to come on if needed. Got him. And there's 2 away.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Out towards left center. Number 36 moving under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Angels strand a couple, but they still lead it 3-1. We go to the top of the fifth. Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
The pitch. In for a strike. Going one.
Well, these Jays finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to.
Carlos Estevez on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
0-2 now. Just missed.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
So up next, Dalton Varsho. First pitch just misses. Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
1-2 here. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
So 2 down now, and here is Whit Merrifield. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. That one the other way. Fletcher gets it to first, and that's the third out. Blue Jays go down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, David Fletcher. The right-hander back to work. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1. Line drive, short hop to third, to first. Picked in the dirt, but he beats it. What an effort that time. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Singy, what do you prefer? You like watching Ohtani hit or pitch?
I think I like watching him hit. I mean, he hits monster home runs, and with guys on his team like Mike Trout and formerly Albert Pujols, to see Shohei Ohtani stand up and be a little bit taller than those other guys, it's just impressive.
That's down and in. Fletcher on at first, nobody out. And it is 2-1. Ripped on a line. And gone! Shohei Ohtani goes deep, and they add a pair. It's 5-1.
I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
New pitcher on now, Hyunjin Ryu.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Now batting, the left fielder, Randall.
And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Randall Grichuk. Line and caught at third by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Cabbage in the box again, takes a strike. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. The wind of the pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now 5-1. Back after this on the show. And welcome back. Top of the sixth inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Santiago Espinal. Here comes a pitch. Estevez, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Strike 2. Got it by him for the K.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. He's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone. Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Vladdy in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he's made Dad proud so far in his career. Multiple all-star appearances. A guy who was born in Montreal way back when, 1999, when his dad was playing for the Expos.
Yeah, and so much violence with that swing. Exit velocity is charged and very fun to watch. More plate discipline than Dad.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Danny Jansen. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And the batter is George Springer. Out to short. They get the force. That ends the frame. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors, and 1 left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. Angels 5 and the Blue Jays 1. Well, we go bottom 6. And here's the third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
The third baseman, Mike.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Ripped to right, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now here is C.J. Cron. He's already homered in this game. And that's in for a strike. C.J. Cron can hit a ball a long way. In 2022, he had a 504-foot home run. That was 1 foot shy of the longest homer ever tracked by StatCast. Nomar Mazara hit one 505 feet.
Yeah, that home run tied Giancarlo Stanton's 504-foot home run at Coors Field when he was with the Marlins in 2016.
And here it comes. Fights it off. He'll see another. Moose aboard here at first with nobody out. Foul ball, still 0-2. Kicks and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And now the lefty.
Ball.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in, wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
The next offering misses. Now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ripped to third and caught.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, Matt Thaiss.
So in now for the Angels, Matt Thaiss, 1 for 2. Thaiss measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. In there, and it's 0-1. And ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. And that drops in for a strike. And now it's even up.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
2-2. That one missing inside. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2. Number 9, the next to hit for the Angels. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
In the air, left field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. Angels 5, and the Blue Jays 1. Back in Anaheim, top of inning number 7, and now the DH, Brandon Belt. The Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Got him looking. 1 away.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
So up next for Toronto, number 36. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1. On the ground. Fires over to Crone. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now it's Matt Chapman. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
That's strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. He goes down looking. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They're down here 5-1. Trevor Richards will take over here. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Here's David Fletcher.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 33, Trevor Richards.
The pitch. And that's a strike. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Chad Green, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. That's in there. And it's 0-2. Ball 1 there.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a pop-up. Fletcher retired, and there's one down.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 3. That one drifts inside. Next offering misses. 2-0. The pitch.
Inside ball.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Here's Mike Trout. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Randall Grichuk getting ready to hit. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The pitch. Foul ball there. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Number 36 settles underneath it. Calls it in, 2 away.
The right fielder, number 18, Trey Cabbage.
So first and second with 2 outs. And next for the Angels, Trey Cabbage. In there at the knees. Strike 1. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. 1 run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Mike Moustakas digs in now. In there for strike 1. Trout on third. Cabbage at first. 2 out of the inning. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Two outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Angels 6 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back. Ready to begin the 8th. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
Andrew Watts gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Upstairs.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit. And
oh, gets dirty over to first, and very nicely done for the out.
The batter number 50, second baseman, Miller.
Whit Merrifield next up for the Blue Jays. To third, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Wastes no time there. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
Man at second with one away. Santiago Espinal, the next to hit. Out to center. Trout is there. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Struck him out looking. Blue Jays held in check. They trail it 6-1. Jack Green ready to go.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And he deals. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. A little bit low. Righty delivers. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Bounced up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, Matt.
And here's the catcher, Matt Thaiss. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Activity in the bullpen. Yimi Garcia up and loosening in the pen. In the air, right field, and that is Springer. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Zach.
And now, number 9. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Can't get there. Base hit. Around first and hustling for second, and he's in with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So the lineup flips over, and next for L.A., David Fletcher. Gets the call. 0-1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one down the line, and that's just foul. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Angels strand 1. They still lead it, though, 6-1. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the catcher comes up to him. Danny Jansen. Wants back to work. Base knock right field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Man at first, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And there's a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Right-handed reliever.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
In the air, left field. Grichuk drifts towards it. And it's caught for the out.
Designated hitter, Brandon Belt.
And next is the designated hitter, Brandon Belt.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Once in his 2nd season, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. That one missed. Jansen leads off first with 1 away. There's a 1-1. There's a strike. The 1-2. Sets him down looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next for Toronto, number 36. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
And the righty deals.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Misses off the plate. And the count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Got him. And that is the ball game.
Well, these guys just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push it a little further. Get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these guys, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.